Okay. Hello, everybody. I think we have the permission to record, and it's a very, very good morning. And I just wanted to welcome all of you to your show. How do you feel this morning? Did you see the last PowerPoint I sent you guys? It took me a while to send it to you because I wanted to put in every single piece of art in there. And you guys all make me so proud. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to share my screen and we'll just go from there.
थोड़ा कम करो आवाज.
So art presentation of students. April is not on with us, so let me see. Let me just check if April is here. If she wants to say something about her art. No, I don't see her. I think she's traveling. So this is April's sketch that she had sent me a while ago, and it's beautiful. I love it. And if Rose is on and if she would like to speak up, she's allowed. I'm going to unmute all of you. I don't think I muted anyone, but you guys have unmute all. So there we go. If Rose wants to say anything, she's welcome to join in. If you're there, Rose. This is her pot that she did. She's absolutely, she did a very fine job. And what she has done here, it just makes me so happy. That even though I gave her a reference picture, she made it her own, and it's beautiful. She's put these little, it gives me an idea of that she understands how a pot should be planted, with some tall things, with some creepy, crawly things, and then different heights of flowers. So she's done a fantastic job in doing this. And she's used color pencils, as you know. This was our very first painting, so that was very nice. Then she did a sketch of what I reference photograph we sent you, and these are vegetables from my garden. And what a fantastic job, Rose. This is very, very good. And then here is Rose's Monet that she painted. Very, very fine interpretation. So good job, Rose. And here's Persaus. Persaus did a fantastic job here. And I love the development of her paintings. She started off with the two little birds right here and some ground back here. And then,
hello, Hyacinth. Good morning.
Yes.
We are not able to see their paintings.
Oh, I did share the screen. You're not able to see it?
No.
Let me see again. Nobody.
I can see.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Resume share. Can you see it? Kusum?
No. No.
Can everybody else see it?
Yes, I can
Yes.
see it.
I'm seeing.
Maybe her video is not on.
Yeah, turn your video on, Kusum.
Video is on. You can see me. I am there.
Okay, can you, okay, I don't know how you only cannot see it, but, okay, what I'll do is I'll pause my share, get out of here, and then start share again. And
Now I am able to see Rose. I have seen Rose.
can you see it now?
Yeah. Rose, I have seen. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now here's Persaus. Persaus, do you want to say anything? I know if you want to, you can say something. But I love how she's developing this painting. There is a lot of character to these paintings. Okay. Here's another view of the painting that she's painted, and I want to show you this. Very nice. Very, very nice. So those were Persaus paintings that she submitted. Now let's look at Jareth. Jareth, you want to say anything about your paintings? You can take over. I can unmute you if you're here. Yeah, there you are. Jareth, you want to talk about your paintings? Here's
It has not moved the painting for sauce painting.
Okay. This is purple
It's
pot.
still showing the. It's still showing the same painting as it was before.
Very nice. And then here's shading that
I can't.
Jareth did. Can you?
It's still on Priscilla's
It's not
painting.
moving for me or
It's
anything.
not moving.
It's not all moving.
Not moving?
No.
Since you
No, it's
paused
not.
the screen thing, it's
All right.
still there.
Let me share screen again. Okay. Share. Now. Can
Yeah.
you see it?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, good. Go ahead, Jareth. Take it away.
All right. So this one I decide. This one I did like the ground down underneath the pot. I decide on that color that I chose mainly because I thought it looked nice under the pot. Plus, it provides a sort of contrast between the colors, which I thought made it look nicer.
Good job. So proud of you.
Then I decide on blue and orangish red flowers because I love those two colors. And those two colors together make my favorite color, purple. And then this one was just the shading one. My brother actually taught me, actually not my brother and my aunt taught me to shade like that.
Okay.
Even before I had actually been in this art class.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
remember I mentioned that one.
And what about
And this one was one of my favorites. It was sort of like an abstract painting. I wasn't really planning on what to draw, but I realized after I got like done with the middle part, it kind of looked like a rainbow waterfall, so that's what I went with.
Bravo. Bravo.
And then that was Spike from My Little Pony. I
Yes.
actually have a stuffed animal of that right over here. I can't really show the entire thing in the camera.
Yeah. Very
It
nice.
was Spike.
Very nice. And what about this, Jareth?
Oh, that was the sunflower one. I actually put that one up by a shelf that I made for my Nana because, like, my Nana had died unexpectedly, and we decided to make a shelf for her and put stuff on the shelf. And I decided since she really liked flowers, that would be a great thing to put up there.
Oh, fantastic. What about this?
That one is supposed to be like the lily pads. And I drew a bright blue sky in the background.
Very, very good. What about this, Jareth?
And that one was the tree. That one is supposed to be like the tree I have in my front yard.
Beautiful. And explain this.
That one is supposed to be like the dots. I never finished the painting fully, but I worked on it some more. And I was going with a red background on it, so I haven't finished the background, but it's sort of a nice red background because I thought that was a good color.
Very good, Jareth. I'm very proud of you. Is your mom there somewhere? This is
I do not know.
this
I
is
think my mom's in her room.
Jareth's mom's painting. Isn't that wonderful that she
Yep.
participated? That's sweet. That
I
is
think she told me that that painting was supposed to be like me with my favorite stuffed animal puppy, who's right here.
oh, that's sweet. Very sweet. And this is Savannah Fender's painting. Savannah, if you're there, take it away. If not, I will say something about it. There, Savannah is on, but okay, so I'll talk about this. Savannah, here you've done a very fine job, okay? I like how you have done pot, the little trailing, you know, the wine that was coming down and the flowers. Very good effort, very good. And this is yet another one of Savannah's paintings. It's beautiful, it's an abstract. Very, very nice, I love it. Here's another one. Oh, this is the storm of Rembrandt. Fantastic. Very good interpretation. Very good, Savannah. Good job. And here are the sunflowers, the Van Gogh painting. And you've done a good job. Very, very fine job. And here's Savannah Fender's Monet, the water lilies and the bridge. Beautiful job. Very good interpretation. Good job. And this one, this is fantastic, Savannah. The Elephant by Savannah Fender. Very, very nice. These are collages of Matisse that she's painted on paper. So she was listening to all the lectures and she just did a fantastic job. What a lovely thing. What a lovely thing. I'm so proud of all of you. Now, let's look at Doli. Doli, you want to talk about this? If you're there, let me see. Let me find Doli. There you are. Unmute. Go ahead, Doli. Unmute yourself, Doli. If you want to talk about your paintings, okay? Here's a shell. She's drawn a shell. And here she has showcased the different sketching techniques. What she has done is she's showing all the different ways you can, you know, sketch, hatching, cross hatching, circularism, and contouring. Good job. You did a good job. You're allowed to speak up, Doli. You can unmute yourself because over here I am unmuting, but it's not going out. So let me see if I can unmute everybody. Okay, Doli, you can say whatever you want to as we go. And this is another of Doli's paintings where we try to do our hand, and good job, good effort. And let's move on. Sunflowers, very good job, good job. And then she drew another painting. Home is where mom is. That is such a lovely tribute to your mom. That is gorgeous. Very, very nice. I love this painting. Very nice, Doli. Good job. And let's move on to the next painting. Here's another one she's done. Very good. Sunset. Here's another one. And here she has done 3 different techniques of the three of my favorite living artists, right? Very good job. Wolf, these are Wolf Dylan's paintings. Very good job. No, it seems like this is Hailey's painting.
Yeah, it's just what my email is due to my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, Hailey. Okay, let's see. You want us to talk about? Okay, let me put this with your other paintings, Hailey, and then you can talk about it. Okay. Let's go to Anna. Anna is probably in football practice because she plays for the Centerville High School, and soccer happens just right about now. But this is Anna's paintings, and she's done a fantastic job here. She's done the clouds. Very nice. Joe keeps clouds. Very, very nice. And then here's another still life that she sketched and shaded. Very good. And sunflowers. Good job. Very nice painting. Good job. And she did another collage. Very nice job. Look at that. Beautiful job. Georg. Oh, let me see if I can. Okay, this is sort of on the sideways. But Georg, go ahead if you want to say something about your painting. Don't be shy, okay?
If you click the painting, there will be a little curved arrow at the top of it.
Yeah. I just want
It's right under his name.
Anyway, I'll fix that later, okay? Here is Georg's other painting. Very good job, Georg. We'll move on to the next one. Georgi Kwashalava. Here's another. He's done the basket of fruit. Very good job. I love the little peppers on the bottom. Very nice. The sunflowers. Very good job, Georg. Very, very nice job. Here's another painting of his. And yet another painting. Nice, very nice shapes. Good job. And these are Will Dekker's paintings. Will, do you want to speak up? You're here. Take it away. I don't see Will. Okay, Will, I'm going to talk about your paintings, but it's better if you can talk about your own paintings because you will know what you're trying to draw. But this painting right here was our very first class using color pencils, and you've done a good job here. Very nice. And here's the hand. What a fantastic piece. And then here is another painting. Good job. Another painting of Will's. Very nice abstract, colorful, absolutely. Probably the water lilies of Monet, I think, maybe. So good effort, Will. I love this. This is the storm, an abstract piece. Very good job. Look at that. There's an owl and a tree and a beautiful job, beautiful job. Good job. Okay, so let's move on to Abby. Here's Abby Arnold. Abby, if you're here, you can speak up, please. If not, I'll move on. Here's Abby's shaping techniques. This was our second class, I think.
That's my water lilies painting.
Good job, Abby. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you explain. This is your water lily painting by Monet. Very good. How about this?
That is the shipwreck one.
Very nice. See how, okay, what is the one thing that jumps out at you? We've just gone over at least 4 students' arts. And what is the one thing that jumps out at you? What do you think? Anybody? Abby, you can speak up since you're talking. It's like how everybody has interpreted the same thing differently, right? We all were studying the same things. But just as individuals, like all of us are individuals, and we think differently, we see differently, like, you know, we interpret it, we draw differently. So we communicate our thoughts on paper, on art, in a different manner. And it's a very precious thing. Go ahead, Abby. This is gorgeous.
For my daisy paintings.
Daisy paintings, very nice. Very colorful, very nice composition. And what about this, Abby?
That's my sunflower.
Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And this one?
That is my still life painting of the plant that I have.
Still life painting. Very nice. Very nice. Good job, Abby. Thank you for speaking up. Hailey, you want to talk about your paintings now? You know, I love your compositions. It's really wonderful. So, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I don't really know what to say for this one. I mean, most of my friends helped me with the color schemes.
Very good. Very good. How about this one?
I did that for my grandma because we keep going to Lake Erie and stuff, and that's kind of like the sunrises we'll would see a lot.
Very nice. Fantastic. What about this? This is beautiful. It's just a lovely abstract piece. And what about this?
That's based off of mostly what I'm into a lot nowadays.
Yeah.
Or,
And this?
like I said, I went off of reference with that, and surprisingly, it turned out pretty good.
It's very good. It's very good. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about reference materials, when you publish this, like when you put it out there, you reference that. You know, you say that, yes, I reference this particular comic or this particular, this is where I took it and this is my interpretation. Okay? But you don't pass it off as your very own. That's plagiarism, and we talked about it. That we can't do that. We have to give credit where credit is due. Yes? And I love this one. What is this, Hailey?
It's a K-pop painting for my cousin.
For your cousin. Very nice. All right. Well, let's move on. And this is Andrea Ampong, a very young student. Andrea, do you want to speak up about your painting? Do you want to speak up about your painting? Don't be shy, Andrea. I can see you. There you go. What about this, Andrea? This is probably the storm. This is the purple pot that the blue pot that she painted. Good interpretation. You just traced your hand over here. Good job. Good job. Are you going to work on it some more, Andrea? Yes, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And here's the blue pot. You did a very fine job here. Very, very nice. And what is this, Andrea?
I don't know. I just took some blue and then I took some red and then I used some water to make the last part.
The last part. You know, it's a very pretty abstract painting. Very nice. One of the things that I would suggest all of you do after this class, you know, where you're presenting, go back and name every single painting of yours, okay? Give it a name. Look at the painting a little bit. If you want to work on it some more, work on it. But if you don't, and if you think it's finished, then name it. You know, call it something. If you look at the painting for a little bit, a name will pop into your head. And then that would be the name of that painting. And I would advise all of you to think about the names. If you want to work on your painting some more, work on it more, and then send it back to me. And I will update it on this PowerPoint forever on my website. So if anybody comes to it, see
My
Andrea's.
mom helped me name some of my paintings.
Yes. So what I want you to do is also send me your ages. When you send me another email, tell me, okay, I'm 8 years old, or I'm 10 years old, or 15. And I will update this PowerPoint for you. Okay? And here, Andrea, what is this? Yeah, I'm 8 years old. This is very pretty too. I love it. I love the colors. I love that you signed your name. That's fantastic. Your brother Jesse there. Jesse, do you want to speak up?
But then, yeah.
Jesse, here's your painting. It's beautiful.
All right, this one is our first.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's our
this
first.
one was in our first class when we were making the flower in the flower pots, and that's the one that I drew.
Very nice. Very nice. Look at the
And then the
brilliant
next
color.
one,
The next one.
this
Go
one
ahead.
is for the pizza. I was searching up the large pizzas, and I saw the shakaroni, so I decided to draw that one.
Very nice. I love the shading that you've done. Very nice. It looks very nice. And how about this one? Oh, it's a little bit on the sideways, but it's nice. It's an apple. It's a still
This
life,
one's
right?
the cherry that I was drawing.
There's a cherry. Very nice. Very nice. And I like it. See, like you've not made the cherry absolutely round. There's a shape to it. Very good job. What's this, Jesse? What a nice job.
This one is the hand that we drew in one of our classes, and I decided to make it like the person had a burned hand by the shading.
Very good. How about this, Jesse?
This one is a card. I made it with different colors to show the abstract art on it.
Good job. What about this?
And this one was the one with the canvas painting where we were supposed to draw the blue dots in the background. And this is the one that I drew.
Very nice. Very nice. What about this?
And this one was
This is very beautiful. You know, I love the way you've signed your name. It looks as part of this art. It's rather large and it is just gorgeous. I think I'm going to steal this technique from you and do it on one of my.
steal it.
Steal it. I love this idea. Look at how gorgeous it looks. Like, you know, it is just part of this painting. And it is just, you know, your name is loud and clear over there. And I love this idea. I am going to steal it. I'm going to do it on one of my paintings. Thank you. Thank you for the idea, Jesse. And what about this, Jesse?
This one is the flowers in the field, and the purple background suggests that it's coming towards nighttime, where they're going to not be bloom.
Good job.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, let me welcome Joe. Joe, do you want to speak up about your paintings? This is beautiful.
Well, I don't really have much to say.
Not much to say, but you did a good job. These are color pencils, and this was our very first drawing. And you figured out, like, you know, the color pencils can be activated with water. And this has a very nice, very soft effect, and I love it. Okay, and this one, look at that. I mean, you've done the sketch of the hand that you finished. Very good job. Good shading technique. Very nice. So I hope that you all will continue to do art. And what is this? Oh, this is Joe. Go ahead, Joe. You want to talk about this?
Well, I was starting to draw our house, but then I kind of messed up a little bit, so I thought I would just keep going to see what I would make.
Good job. Very good job. What about this? I love this. I really
Well,
like it.
it was just a normal watercolor painting, and then my sister Abby told me I could throw salt on it. And then I threw salt on it.
And that's wonderful. See, the salt has a different effect on those paintings, right? So you did a fantastic job. You guys were all listening in. And I think that you did a fantastic job. And here's another painting. Water lilies, perhaps, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
And what about this? This is beautiful. It's upside down, of course. I'll have to fix it the next time. That's beautiful too. What about this? This your room?
No, this is where we sit when we do the art classes. And I was sitting, I was drawing on the clipboard.
Very nice, very nice. And this?
That was me trying to draw the sunflowers.
Good
But
job.
I'm not really that well at using a palette knife.
That's okay. Even I'm just learning. I'm just learning. Some of the things that I did in your class, I did it for the first time. Isn't that weird? But so, you know, I generally do, I started off with acrylics, then I didn't like acrylics at all because I didn't get the depth that I was looking for. And then finally I met a teacher and she taught me how a clean technique to use oils. And now I love oils, but I like acrylics too now. I've fallen in love with acrylics. But you know what? I am going to do a lot more sketches. I am falling in love with the color pencil. I have to yet learn how to use pastels. I have to get a set of soft pastels. We have oil pastels in our kit, but I'm working on it. So it's so we are all learning, including me, and I'm teaching you some of these techniques, but I'm learning as we go. So here's Joe's other another painting. I love this. Explain this.
Well, I was on the internet and I was looking at a whole lot of pictures. And then I found this picture. It was called Yin and Yang.
Yes,
But
that's
it
what
was
it
black
reminded
and
me.
white.
Yes, but you interpreted it differently, didn't you? So very nice. Make sure you name all your paintings and send the names to me, okay? So I can update this PowerPoint. Abigail, take it away.
Hi.
Hi. Good to see your pretty smiling face, and I love all of your art. Go ahead. Go and take it away. This was the blue pot, and I love your interpretation of
Oh, thank you.
blue pot, and I just love all the extra effort you've taken to decorate the blue pot.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice. Go ahead. You want to add something more to it?
Not really. I enjoyed painting it a lot. First time using watercolor pencils, so that was like a really nice experience.
Isn't that something? I just recently discovered it, and when I had the class, I said I have to get my students watercolor pencils because it's such an instant pleasure. Like you draw with pencils, then you take some water, and then you activate the colors, and you have a painting. Voila! I love it. I love it. Do some more watercolor pencil drawings. And I love the shading technique of this. You've done a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. Very, very nice. And this, go ahead, Abigail.
Well, that's my hand. I was very picky about sending it to you because I don't know, it doesn't look like my hand.
It looks a little bit shorter than your hand because you just showed me your hand and you have long fingers. So perhaps we should draw a little bit longer fingers. But it's beautiful. I love this painting technique, and I love how you've drawn these little lines. It's just you draw it again, and draw it in different poses, like like this, like that. I haven't finished. I haven't done that drawing yet, but I want to do it. But what a great study, right? Our face is a beautiful study. Our hands are beautiful studies. Maybe we should draw our feet, or, like little portions of our maybe our eyes. Look into the mirror and draw our eyes. I mean, different things, and then you could use different shading techniques and maybe come up with your very own shading technique, you know. So that would be a very interesting thing to do. And we could do a lot of still lifes and so forth. And look at this. This is gorgeous. Explain it away, Abigail.
Well, when we were doing the abstract watercolor, I was kind of following your technique, and then I kind of strayed off onto my own thing. I kind of added, little lines for like a flowy effect, and then I threw salt on it, so it kind of made a different style.
Yes, yes, very good, fantastic. I love it. It's really, really pretty, and I just love it's. You know, if you frame it beautifully, and I love how you've taken the picture, Abigail. You need to show your brothers and sister how to take good photographs. This is how you need to take the photograph. There's no background. It's gorgeous, and take it in different light. Like, you know, take it outside when it's overshadowed day, and then take another picture. See if there's any difference. So don't just take one photograph. Sometimes you will get a more realistic photograph, and it may be true to those same colors. So try a few other places, and then you'll find this one place that'll work, you know, that has no direct sunlight. You shouldn't have direct sunlight. And then choose the one that's the best, okay?
Okay.
This is brilliant. Go ahead.
Well, we were painting on the little canvas with the oil pastels. It was kind of hard because of the texture of the canvas. But
yes, it's very hard, very hard.
Yeah,
but you've done a fantastic job of your self-portrait.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Very nice. I loved it. What about this?
So that was supposed to be the Monet with the water lilies, but the water, you can't really see the water, so it's kind of like a field of flowers with a bridge and a little sunset and trees in the background.
Good job. You interpreted it your way. Fantastic. What about this?
That was with the palette knife when we were doing the sunflowers. It was kind of a struggle.
I know, but you know, it's okay. You can, we're all learning. So when we do more of it, sometimes, okay, the thing about the palette knife is you can use it to provide texture in your painting. Like for instance, you can use all these different types of brushes, right? And sometimes you may want like to gouge a certain place, a certain way, or put in a certain texture. So you, even though we did this painting entirely with the palette knife, you don't have to use the palette knife in the entire painting. You can take it and use the palette knife in certain parts of your painting. So you see, even though what we tried to do with this particular class is try to show you how to use every single thing, right? So in this particular class, I showed you how to use your palette knife. We did the entire painting with a palette knife. Some people just paint with their fingers, you know, and some people paint with palette knives, and that's fine. But you don't have to do it like some entirely with that technique. You can use other brushes and so forth, and then use the palette knife sparingly. You see? But so I just wanted to show you that it's possible. I love this painting as well. Very beautiful. Want to say something about?
Well, I just simple shapes.
Yeah, bless you. Bless you, Jareth. Okay, and here you've just done simple shapes. Everybody can take this lesson from you. And what you've done is you've just covered the background. And it's a very dreamy, see, watercolors are gorgeous in the sense that they leave very beautiful, subtle effects. So experiment with watercolors. You have that little cake of watercolors, that'll last you quite a while. You can do a lot of paintings with that. And remember, your kit came with not only the sketch pad, but also we discovered while opening up that big canvas that there were more mixed media paper and another pad of paper. So you have plenty of material to keep drawing, and I hope that you will. Abigail, this is so pretty that you drew me.
Yeah.
And Oh, beautiful. That just made my day. And that's with my other glasses. Today I have a framed glass, but what a fantastic job you did. Thank you very much for that. You are just a beautiful artist.
Oh, thank you.
Is this fun?
Yeah, that was your 3 favorite artists. I really tried. It was kind of like chaotic for me, but I think I like how it turned out in the end.
Yes, it did, right? The polka dots. We just did the polka dots. We did Dale Tioli. We did Gerhard Richter. And we did Kusama, right? So these are 3 different people. They are living artists. 191, 188, and 178. I mean, the 91, 88, and 78. I mean, these are just incredible. So very nice. Saroj, take it away. This is all yours. You want to say something about it, Saroj?
I think this is only a basket. I copied to your basket, and then fruits are there. Banana, apple, and
very nice. Very nice. Good job. And what about this?
This is just, I was trying to do something, but nothing is there.
You know, Saroj, don't say that there's nothing. If you look at very famous paintings, some of them, like one of my friends just pointed out, was just a large blank canvas with a little dot, and that was a painting. So just own what you've done, and you know, don't say it's just nothing, but it may be something. Like, you know, if you look at it long enough, you may want to, like, if you want to paint more on it, you could, and make a different, or just name the painting and call it complete. There's another one, Saroj.
Yeah, just a flower, simple flower.
It's a simple flower, and what you try to do is you try to show us the different shading techniques that we were learning, right? And you did a good job, and you've done shading and different things. So continue to do it, and the more you do this, the more you more you draw, your strokes are going to become that much more confident. And suddenly you'll be drawing, and you'll just be amazed at, oh my God, did I really create that? And that's what. And here's another one that you did a
it is in sunflowers or any flowers in a pot.
In a pot. Very nice, very nice. Good job. And here's another one of Saroj's. Very nice. Very nice. So here's another one. So that's beautiful.
This is a flower on my carpet. So that is so big. Some leaves were also there, but I couldn't do that because
that's okay. So this is to me. It looks really beautiful because so even though it's a flower on your carpet and you are trying to draw it, and just go ahead and try to draw. Like, you know, small things. Just take a small area. If it is your carpet, take it and then put it on the page and interpret it differently. Use different colors. And, you know, we did a little bit of color theory, so you can go back and revisit it. Go to the internet, search more, and then change the painting with different colors. And you'll discover that some of these colors work really well together and some don't. So, and so this, I mean, a very, very nice job here. There's another one.
Just simple flower.
So you
copied your flower.
Copied the flower. Okay. Now see the difference between here and here. Your strokes are getting here and here. Your strokes are getting more confident because these were the first things that you did. First things, and then you did this and this. So you see your strokes are going from really tiny to really big and confident. So the more you draw, the better it becomes. Here's another one.
This is a dupatta. Dupattas.
It's a scarf, yes. Dupatta means a scarf, yes. And you did a good job here. Very nice job. Okay, if Emma is here, can Emma take it away? Otherwise, this was the first lesson we did with watercolor pencils. Here's the second lesson, the shading technique. Very good job, Emma. This is the third lesson with the hand. Very good job. Another lesson, like with using oil pastels. Very nice job. Oh, and I love this. This is beautiful with the watercolor. Very nice. And the water lily pad. So beautiful. Very nice. And the sunflowers with the palette knives. Good job. And this were the three different artists that we did, right? So that's really nice. Leah, is Leah here? Oh my God, this is such a beautiful painting. So this is just beautiful. I love it. Look at Leah's paintings here with the sunflowers. Very, very nice job. Very nice job. Look at that. That looks like a city. That looks like a moon with the stars. And there's water. And she's done the reflections. And the reflections in the water. Very beautiful. And Leah likes to use pencils. So this is Bob. That's beautiful. She loves the use of pencils. Her mother said that's her favorite medium. Oh my goodness, clown. What a gorgeous, you a clown. Wow. Then let's move on. Here's another painting. It's a pencil sketch. Very, very, very nice. Here's another one. Beautiful. Here's another one. Very complicated. Very, very complicated, but very nice. Very nice. I wish, oh, look at that. Bob the Turtle. I think this can go in a book the way if you develop it further. Very nice. And Leah, your use of colors, you tried. That's beautiful. It can be an abstract painting. Very nice. I really like it, Leah. So you want to talk about your paintings?
Thank you, Hyacinth. These are flowers.
Very
Just
nice.
different colored flowers. This is the first attempt I made.
This is
And
the
this
first.
is my hand.
This is your hand. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. And here's another one.
And yeah, Princess Baikosoma. Thank you very much.
Yes.
This is playing with colors.
Playing with colors.
This is Jalen Jelly. I felt like giving this name to this. And as though there is Jawar Bhata in the sea. And these are flowers.
Flowers. Yes. This is I Love You. She named it I Love You. This painting right here.
Yeah.
Very nice. What about this?
Thank you. This is a flowery path.
Flowery path. Very nice.
Thank you. These are sunflowers, sunlight shining.
Very nice.
Thank you. And though it is one tree, there is only one tree, alone but not lonely.
Yes, because even though that tree is by itself, there is they have the of the sea, the sky, the people around, the ground. It's very nice. I love the title.
Thank you.
You were just
this is first one. First I did this.
I did, yes. What about this?
Yeah, this is in the beginning I made it. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
And playing with colors.
Yeah, different shapes.
Very nice. Very nice. And this one?
Yeah, this is what should I say, abstract.
Abstract?
I can't give any name, but I think like stream is there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Frame. Take it away.
Beautiful.
Prem, you want to talk about your paintings?
is the first one I did when you were showing the black pencils.
Yes.
So there was a vase and some flowers stuck in there. Just
Very nice. Very nice. Prem, look at that. Look at that. Fruit basket by Prem. So
yeah,
you did a very good job.
that was your basket. I thought I could get some tomatoes and some plums and things in pairs.
Yes.
And peppers on the bottom.
Very nice. I love
Just
this painting.
Yes, I thought it was spring flowers.
Spring flowers. Okay, I'll change this.
And then I put it in a pot.
Yes. Very nice. I just love the brilliant colors in there. It has a Japanese feel because of, you know, how the flowers are going that way. It's beautiful. I love it. Continue to paint. One thing that I want to tell all of you is that even though the class is finishing today, you can continue to come back. I'll send you an email when I'm going to record another class. Be a 45-minute class. We'll do something really quick, but we will discuss an artist because I want you to learn more about these artists. We've, I think, covered maybe 12 or 13 artists in this particular session. This will be and you guys are my first session, and you all did fantastic. And what I loved most of all is that how attentive all of you were and how you participated. Some of you are shy. I know when I was a little kid, I was very, very shy. In fact, I'm still shy. But then, you know, I opened up in the sense that if you don't talk to people, then you won't know, like people won't know about you, right? So you want to be able to communicate. And so this is one way to communicate. Like, we're not in front of people, but we can say what we feel like, right, on video. And maybe some of you would feel comfortable enough later on to come and share your thoughts about your paintings as we continue to work once or twice a month again, okay? So, and I would encourage you to continue to create, because maybe you'll never become a fantastic, famous artist, but who cares? You will know a lot more about very famous artists and their artwork, and you would have the knowledge to talk about art, you know? And so, and you will learn, you will have this thirst to learn more. And because you're doing art, you're going to be very skilled at figuring out what is there. Like, you know, in case you become a police officer or something else in your job, you will have that acute observation powers that art teaches you. So in the end, you're going to win regardless, okay? So this is what we did, what I did, the blue pot, and we did it with color pencils, and I showcased it to you right in front, done in about 10 minutes, you know, at the end of the session. Here are the different sketching styles I did one day, the shading techniques. Here is my use of the, what do you call it, the oil pastels. And on the canvas board, it's not so easy to do. So, you know, but still it gives you a little bit of an abstract look to it. So I'm going to use this and put it up on my website. So that was the Palladian leaf. Look at how beautiful nature is, isn't it? Nature is just gorgeous. You can just take a leaf from outside and paint it or sketch it. And this was my interpretation. I call it I dared, because Picasso to me is an enigma. I don't even understand Picasso, but we did it for the first time in this class. I dared to do a Picasso. And you know, this was one of our still lifes, and I would love to paint that still life the way it was, because I think the way we developed it, it was beautiful. But the way Picasso would have interpreted it would be very different. And all of us interpreting the same thing in the way Picasso may have interpreted it, bringing all these different forms, will be different, right? So let's try that. I mean, you know, it's nice to get into the mind of other people and figure out like, what is it that they're thinking when they're drawing, you know? So this was a good exercise. So let's do that. Here's another leaf. So this was done before, and this was as I developed it. See the difference here? This was the first layer, and then I kept doing it, and so now here I've added more color. So it has a completely different feel, right? But hey, if you take pictures of your paintings, you could pass this off as a different painting. And remember, I told you you can upload your paintings onto Fine Art America, or, you know, put it up. And so if you upload it onto Fine Art America, this could, maybe some people will like this painting. And then again, some people may like this painting. So it's like two paintings in one, but you've only done one painting, but different times, and they look completely different as you work on it. This is why I keep telling you.
This is more fine.
Yeah? Good.
This is more fine work.
This is more
second
fine.
one. Yeah.
Second one. Thank you. Now
I
here,
yeah.
this was the painting that we did with Dale Chihuli's art. Then we did Gerhard Richter, and we married it with Kusama, Yayoi Kusama. And so this is 3 different techniques on one painting. So don't be afraid to copy other people's techniques, but when you describe it, go ahead and mention their names, you know, and then give this painting your own, because now this is your own painting. You pick the technique of other people, you're going to give them credit. It's like a tribute, but then this is a painting that's completely different. This was our palette knife painting that we did. This entire painting was done with palette knife in like 15 minutes. Never did a Monet with acrylic. Never did it. But we did it in your class. And here's how the water lilies turned out. This was the storm. We had very little time to do this, so this was done in no time. And this painting,
very good painting.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good painting. Previous one.
The painting looks really nice.
Yeah. This one very good. Very good.
Oh, Sundara.
That is a very nice
Very pretty. Very pretty.
So sweet. Now this, I wanted to. This is not the storm, by the way. This is the tree that I just painted. It is for the memorial on First Street. Remember last year this time, there were 9 people who were killed by a shooter randomly in downtown Dayton, and they have set up a memorial. It's going to be there for a month, and so I painted this. This is the tree of life, and the tree of life was painted. I just wanted to show this to you because they have just installed this painting. There are 9 artists who painted, so people can come and put little notes on all of these trees, because it's the painting is done on corrugated plastic. There's this painting exactly is on paper, but it's mounted on corrugated plastic, so people can come and put their notes on the trees. So yeah, this is my interpretation. I love painting this, the tree of life. So I'm going to interpret it. I read about the tree of life recently, and it has a lot of meanings from all over the world. So that inspired me to draw a whole series of tree of life. But I will interpret it how the world interprets it. You know, there are religious, there are some people, say that they have religious connotations, they are philosophical. So I'm going to read more about it and draw a whole series of tree of life paintings. I think it's very gorgeous. Like, the tree of life is just such a beautiful concept, and it's an internationally known concept. So that's something I just wanted to share with you. So this
beautiful painting, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you very
Very
much.
beautiful.
I appreciate it. So I'm going to stop the screen sharing. Stop share. It's almost time. Oh my gosh, I didn't think we would be able to finish 156 paintings in like 1 hour, but we did. Fantastic. So
I made one I made one.
Send it to me. Send it to me and I'll put it in the PowerPoint.
Okay,
Name
thank you.
it and send it to me. Take a picture.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. And
I've got some ideas that I've been thinking of for new paintings I could make, and I thought I could probably do a painting of my newest stuffed animal here, Rodney the rodent.
okay, do that.
He's from the Beanie Boos collection.
Okay,
I love collecting these ones.
very nice. All right. And so you know that all of these lessons are recorded. They're all live on YouTube. So you can go visit them anytime you like and so forth. Okay. Thank you all again. I don't want to keep you. It's 11:02 a.m. And it was wonderful to see all of you and talk to you and look at all your things.
Thank you, Hyacinth. Thank you.
Thank you, Hyacinth.
You
did so much effort
Love you,
for us.
Hyacinth.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much.
Come back and see me again, okay? All right.
Right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I wish you all the
You really,
best for your
really
journey.
put so much effort in it. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.